Good morning, friends. If you have a few extra minutes this morning, join me for this gentle wake up practice. If you have a mat, or you can use your living room floor to sit on, or a chair, you can see my kitty here is still sleeping on the chair, so we'll just let her rest. Come to a seat, so either on the floor or on your chair. If you are seated on the floor, you can use a pillow underneath you or maybe a folded up blanket. So take a few moments to come into an easy seat. So a seat where you can feel comfortable, that you have your chest open and you're able to breathe freely. Great. Now let's begin by tuning into our practice and welcoming our day with gratitude, welcoming the light of the day. So to begin, just soften your hands. They can be on your knees or maybe on your lap. Soften your shoulders. Close your eyes or just look down slightly, just keeping the eyes soft. Begin to bring your attention inward. Notice your breath. See if you can find a smooth, even pace for your breath. Take a few rounds, just noticing your inhale and your exhale. And begin to think of something that you're grateful for today. Maybe it's that you had a wonderful night's sleep, or that you're welcoming the light of day. Maybe it was that first sip of coffee or tea that you enjoy so much. Whatever it is, just bring it to your mind. There's always something that we can be grateful for. And let that feeling of gratitude resonate in your body and your mind. Take a few more breaths. And then open your eyes if you had them closed. Bring your fingertips down to your mat, or maybe at your sides if you're seated on a chair. On your inhale, begin to lift your arms, reaching towards the sky. Your spine is lengthening up. And on your exhale, float your arms down. Good. We'll move like this with our breath. Inhale, filling your lungs, reaching up, and exhale, floating down, releasing. Let's take that a few more times with your breath. And once more. Good. Begin to roll out your shoulders. You can bend your elbows. Move your head from side to side. So really just try to loosen up here in areas that can be stiff when we sleep during our day. And then reverse, go the other way. Good. Release the hands back down and just take a moment to pause. Interlace your fingers and then flip your palms out in front of you as you begin to round through your upper back. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale as you float the arms down, circling out your wrists. And the fingertips are going to come back down to your mat. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over into a side stretch. Right arm comes down and left arm reaches up and over. So we'll do that whole little series again. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms out round through your upper back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, circle out the wrists. Hands come down to your mat. This time we'll start with the left arm reaching up and over. And then the right arm comes up and over. Good. Both hands come back down to your mat. And if you had your legs crossed, you can extend your legs out. Give your legs a shake. And take your hands and just lightly tap down the legs. We're just boosting some circulation here. You can go onto the back of your legs. Just some gentle taps, especially if you had your legs crossed. Good. And shake them out. Shake out the arms. Just waking up. Shaking out that tiredness, boosting the energy. Good. All right, let's go on to our hands and knees. So if you're on your chair, you can stay seated or maybe come up to standing, placing your hands on the chair. If you're on your floor, you can use a blanket underneath your knees to pad them. I'm on a hardwood floor, so I like to have a little extra cushioning under my knees. We'll come into this neutral table position. Your knees are under your hips and your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and wide to give you a good base of support here. If this is a little too much for your wrists, you can come onto fists or maybe fold up your mat if you're using one for a little extra cushion and support for underneath your hands. All right. We'll begin to move into cat and cow, moving our spine with our breath. On your inhale, lower your belly as you lift your chin. Exhale, round through your spine, tuck your chin in. Inhale as you arch. And exhale, round. So continue to move like this with your breath. Really waking up through our spine, working the mobility. Take another full round. And then come back to your neutral table position. Begin to move your knees in so that your thighs, your legs come closer together. And then bump your hips to the left as you look and turn over your right shoulder. And then we'll bump the hips to the right as we look and turn over the left shoulder. So it's kind of like wagging your tail here, moving from side to side. And then do that one more to each side. And come back to center. Good. You can move your knees a little bit farther apart here, maybe really wide. And start to move the hips towards your heels. You can reach your arms out a little bit farther in front of you and begin to float down just to where it feels comfortable into a child's pose. We'll pause here for a breath or two. And then you can look up towards your hands, slide your hands in towards the body, lifting up. And we'll make our way. And before we go all the way up, if you'd like a nice stretch for the bottom of your feet, tuck your toes here and just feel the bottom of your feet stretch a little bit. You can place your hands down, and this will stretch the feet out a little bit more. And place the heels down as you come up to standing. Good. All right. We'll do a few sun salutations, which are great in the morning, just to get the energy moving. I love this because I feel like I'm honoring the sun. I'm honoring the light of the morning. So come into your mountain pose, standing up nice and tall, feet rooted into the ground. On your inhale, sweep your arms up. On your exhale, soften your knees, hinge at your hips. Your hands can come and land on your thighs. Keep the spine long here. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. And then bring your hands to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Just take a few moments to pause with your hands at heart center, standing in mountain pose. And reflect on how you want to proceed through your day. Do you want to move through your day with ease and patience and calm? Just bring that intention to your mind. Let's take another breath in fully through the nose. Exhale it out, sigh it out. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. This is a short practice just to start warming up the body, setting your intention for the day. I hope you join me for more videos. Take care and be well.